Yeah, no, we're making out like a bandit here. That's for sure. They're just over here hanging out. You're holding that like it's not expensive.
All right, everybody, it's the Bourbon Hunter. I'm back with Sean from Echoes and Eternity Bourbon. We are here at Cheers Beverage Bottle Shop. Now, Sean doesn't live very close to me now, does he? We are here in Columbus, Georgia. Not Ohio, Columbus, Georgia. We're going to go check out some of his favorite spots, see what they have to offer. Sean, I heard there's a few bottles laying around that are pretty nice. Do you have any expectations for tonight?
You know, I tell you what, this area really shines in store picks.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see what kind of store picks they have. I know they got some great ones inside. A buddy of mine, Josh, does the picking for them. And we have a few more stores on the radar, and no telling what we're going to find. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I'm really excited to have some different options here in Georgia. Let's do it.
Anil, this is Hunter. Hunter,
Hey,
this
nice
is
to
Anil.
meet
This
you.
is his store.
Doing okay?
All right.
Good, beautiful store.
Like I said, they do a lot of different barrel picks. Josh helps out a lot with that. That's right.
That's what Josh does?
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Just good times.
Man, good times gets me going.
Yeah.
I know people are very hesitant on them because they're unsure how they get the flavors, but
Yeah.
I've looked into it. I think it's pretty natural from what I've.
And this one we picked because it's a more, I think, a natural finish. They just took a Canadian maple syrup barrel and then drained it and filled it with their MGP bourbon.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, dude,
you want to try some? We got one open.
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Cups right here.
Yeah, I would definitely love to try that. So I specifically only bought one bottle today so far,
Okay.
and it was because this guy suckered me into it. He's like, hey, we got this Crown Royal single barrel that only 10 stores in the state got, blah, blah, blah. We picked it, and I was like, Crown Royal single barrel? All right, sign me up.
Thank you, Josh.
Of course.
Mr. Josh. I like that. I like that piece right there, man. That watch. That's nice.
It was a wedding present from my wife.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he just got married this past year.
Did you really?
Or this year, I should. This year.
Congrats, man.
He did his bachelor party. I had the joy of going there at Short Barrel.
Oh, you're a bourbon nerd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, I need to know what I'm walking into.
It was pretty awesome, man. They hooked me up and let me do a bottle of your own of a hazmat.
Hazmat. He got a bottle of your own hazmat.
I got one of the only 750s that I think
That is in existence. Everything else is 375s. And that was a good bottle too. It had a lot of good flavor to
Holy
it.
crap, this is good.
that
You picked this?
I did, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
You guys, I bet you're all out of your Short Barrel, aren't you? Yeah.
He might have a little bit in the back. We got 3 more coming in later this month, 3 more short barrels. We'll drop 2 on the week of Thanksgiving. It's Bee's Knees pick. We're the only one, from what we know, the only store south of Lake Range getting one.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Maybe even
Yeah.
south of the perimeter. And then we got a 12-year rye coming too.
Is it an MGP rise?
Yeah.
Them things are killer. Matt and I did a 12-year
95.5?
MGP. Yes.
Dude, you can't beat that.
No.
It's coming in like 130 proof too. It was one of those barrels we went there not planning on picking, and when I tried it, we just couldn't help it. It's not whatever they give us.
This is very good.
All right, here we go. So tell me about this.
Okay.
Sell this to me.
So I didn't help with this pick, but I love this bottle. This is a little before my times. I think what sets this apart is that it's a char 2 heavy toast. So you get way more of
The sugars, the wood sugars and stuff. Yeah.
I think this is a butterscotch in the bottle.
Really? That's a bold statement.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can grab one. It's been open for a while. I got it in my car if you want to try it.
I may want to try it just to see what I think,
Yeah,
but
sure.
that's a decent sales pitch.
Oh no.
we have.
He's yeah.
It's the last one.
Yeah.
That's a better sales pitch.
They owed him a favor, so they let him in before they let anyone else, and he picked through every barrel
Everything.
they had on.
Yeah.
And he picked the cream of the crop on it.
And
That makes sense.
Yeah.
there were a handful of other stores around the same time they got barrels, and I tried everything. I know you don't like Penelope. I like
Yeah, a lot of people like it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Because
And,
I love MGP. They're like, how do you love MGP and
Yeah.
not like Penelope?
It just
it's
depends. Like I said, it depends on
Different-
how
like,
it's aged.
Whoever
and everything
picks
else.
them for
It's a-
Penelope, that's
yeah.
their flavor profile.
Yeah.
For me, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not there. I don't think it's worth it either.
Yeah.
Like a lot of their bottles are 70, 80 bucks now, and
Have you tried their
it's hard to pass.
light whiskey?
I love their
I have
American
the
light
15
whiskey.
year. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have had that. Yeah.
That one is.
And I did have Firefly Distillery, where I just picked my barrel.
Yeah.
They buy American light whiskey from MGP.
Okay.
And they have a 16-year American light whiskey chilling in their rick house. And he let us try some from MGP.
Yeah.
And we were like, can we just barrel this? He goes,
Now. Yeah, we'll just take it now.
No, we'll take it right now. He's like, no. That's too expensive. I was like, no, it's not too expensive. I just need you to let me have it.
But yeah, if you'll let us try that one, I think that'd be great. I
Last
appreciate
one,
it.
man. That's crazy.
The bourbon's going to be straight back over this way. Got some Sinatra hanging out up there. A lot of the Jack Daniel's barrel proof stuff sitting up in here.
Somebody at the store down in what's it called, East Dublin or whatever, told me that this is brand new to the market. Is that true? Have you seen these recently?
I've been seeing these for a year plus.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they've been out for a year plus.
Maybe he's
but now they're
distributor or
sitting on
something.
the shelf finally, because it used to be as soon as they come in, they go out, and they were jacked up to about $99 on a lot of them. But the pricing's come down a lot, and you're seeing them a lot more.
Good.
Best 60 to it's usually 69 or 79 bucks. Best pour you're going to get for that price point.
I think that's a good argument to have.
Yeah, and I'm waiting to see about the C924s this year. I haven't. Now I know they're out. I just haven't bought one yet this year.
$99. I walked past it earlier. I don't need it for 99.
I understand. I definitely understand.
Disco 10 still hanging around.
Yep.
Look at that.
And they got Silver Oak over here. A lot of people are hunting that one still too.
Why though? I've had it.
I've liked some of the other stuff they did. Now Disco 12 I like a lot better. Kentucky Bourbon Festival, they did a rye that they did in like a cherry barrel. One of my favorite. This is my favorite absolute thing from the Bourbon Festival this year.
You went up there?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be there next year too. We've already got a space set up for it for next year.
Dude, I need to go. I just need to buck up and do it.
You need to do it. I'm telling you, it is such a neat experience. You run into so many cool and awesome people, and you just learn a lot all the time.
I feel like I'm missing out.
You are. You definitely got to go there. New Orleans has a bourbon festival in March.
You know anything about this?
I have not dug into Jephthah Creek yet.
Okay, so back to this. This looks like somebody just bought one. Do you know anything about it?
I've stayed away from them so far. I don't know a lot about them. I, like you, have a budget that I just destroy every month.
Yeah.
And so I'm really kind of getting very picky on what I get now.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 100 proof, 4-year, red, white, and blue.
So they're using the blue and white and red corn. And a lot of people starting to do that right now too. There's somebody else that's releasing one like that as well, which I like.
Distilled and bottled by this distillery in Kentucky, so they're actually doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool to see. That's really cool to see. And then they have a bottled and bond that's much more affordable, sitting right here. Interesting. I kind of like the idea of that. Do you see these around town very frequently?
I see these all over downtown in this town. So we're very fortunate we have that. One thing you don't see a lot of is the 2XO with the low barrel numbers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have like barrel number like 12.
Oh
or something at
wow,
home.
that's awesome.
I got it for $100. The guy mislabeled it, thought it was the other 2XOs.
Oh wow.
And he mislabeled it. And
then you got a good one there.
I scooped it up.
Absolutely.
I love 4-gate too, but they're just expensive.
Yeah, that's the only knock I have on 4-gate is they're a good bourbon. They're just expensive.
Screaming Titan.
Oh yeah.
Have you had this before?
I've had every one that's come out on those.
They don't have these in my state.
Yeah, I've got the Screaming Titan. There's a newer one out.
Have you had this?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh man, dude, I've been looking for this for quite some time actually.
I want to say I got one of those for Doc Martinez recently because he can't find certain things and I'm able to help him out.
Dude, 30% wheat. This seems like it's right at my
Yeah, you know, it's a nice weeder. I'm sorry, I'm not budget friendly as a friend.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right off the bat.
That's fine. Neither am I. Like my friends come on and I'm like, hey, you need to buy this, and they're like, no. I'm like, you need to buy it.
Yeah. You need to check this out.
You need to get this right now.
Do you do much with your fiddler?
I want to go visit the distillery.
Dude.
I love everything that they're doing.
They are freaking killer.
They are. They're doing a great job. I'm really thankful to have a Georgia distillery that's really knocking it out of the park and being extremely transparent at the same time.
We've got some really good Georgia distilleries with 13th Colony, with ASW, with Short Barrel, with the stuff that they're doing. They're freaking killing it right
Short
now.
Barrel's awesome too. Old Fourth. I've heard great things about them too.
Man, what's really cool about those guys? So it's technically the oldest distillery in Atlanta. And they were purchased by the guys who started Short Barrel, but they have all their barrels still. And so for their 10th anniversary, they had MGP barrels that have aged 10 years in Georgia.
Yeah.
So it's completely different.
Is there like very little left?
Well, that's actually how the hazmats exist.
Yeah, I was about to say the yield's gotta be low.
Well, it depended on where in the house, but for a while
there's some spots that are just like insane fire for them. That they're starting to get their sweet spots down, and they know they put it in this spot, it's gonna
gonna
age
be
it
good.
fast. Yeah.
And when, from what I understand too, the guys who owned Old Fourth, when they first had their barrels, they were putting them in kind of the back of an auto warehouse,
Yeah.
an auto parts warehouse, maybe less than legal, but it cooked them. And
And then with the stuff that they did this year, where they took a 52-foot trailer
Yeah.
and put all their barrels in there just to let it just nuke them all during the summer.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun too.
I love what Starlight's doing too.
I like Starlight probably a lot more than a lot of other people.
I love
the
this
only
one.
Starlight, really, the VDN, that's the one that's the toughest one for me, because some days I really like it and other days I'm stuck on it. Hey, how's it going?
Have y'all checked out the rye section?
No, let's get over to the ride.
It's a little smaller, but
Is there any midwinter night stream hiding over there? I really need one. I don't need one, but I want one.
So yeah,
Cool,
you're,
let's go
you're-
try that Penelope.
Yeah, you can have a good time with it.
Yeah.
You gonna come with us to some other places?
if y'all have me, yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, we're just chilling. So this is the Penelope.
This is the butterscotch.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
All right, I agree with you.
Yeah, that's a good bottle there.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
As much as I want to hate it, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah.
No, there's something about when bottles have opened up and they've been picked right,
Yeah.
that they're gonna bring a little bit more to the table.
I think there's something about Penelope. Maybe the finish, or I think it's mainly the finish on them
Yeah.
that I don't like. The finish falls flat for
Well,
me.
they do. This does have a lighter finish.
Yeah.
It's more flavorful up front, but then it just kind of fades off on you a little bit.
I'm just trying to find something to be negative.
I know you are. I know you are.
It's a good,
There you go.
pick. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. So, good job. Oh, you didn't pick this one.
Nope.
Whoever did that.
Another gentleman did
Whoever
pick that. He
great
did. He
job.
did a good job with it.
No, he did. Yeah, no doubt about that.
That's all the Penelope I need in my mouth.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, that's solid. See, single barrels can be good. Their shelf available stuff can stay on the shelf.
There you go.
I'll stay on my hate train.
Oh, that's nothing wrong. You've got to have things that you don't like, because not everything's going to be so much profile.
Yeah.
You know, and
like Woodford. Why the hell does Woodford not release true single barrels? What is wrong with them?
well, we've actually got a store pick of the double oak, but not the, of course, not.
Well,
yeah.
that's the thing about the store pick double oaks.
Yeah.
They're not store picks. There's nothing special about them. They're 50,000 gallon batches. Batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, straight from the Brown Foreman rep. They got flavor profiles that they go for on each one, and they're not unique whatsoever. Like batch number 3 is very popular in California, Nevada, Arizona. Batch number 2 is very popular in the Southeast, down here
Yeah.
where we're at, and batch 1's really floral, and that's very popular kind of in the Midwest towards the kind of Northeast.
northern areas.
And it's like, okay, well, why don't you change it? Oh, it's been the same for like 10 years. Why?
Yeah, you can change it.
Why? Now, I will say the Woodford store picks, like the regular 90.4 proof or whatever that they
Yeah.
release, it's a blend 60-40 of 2 different barrels. Those are different,
Yeah.
person to person, batch to batch. But the Woodford Double Oaks are almost a sham. And
I wish you wouldn't have told me butterscotch. That's all I keep getting on this. Is it just keeps like feeling like I'm eating candy at my grandparents' house now. But I love butterscotch.
like a Werther's.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. It is, though. You're right. It's really like sweet butterscotch kind of forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, first real stop in Columbus. Already walking out with 2 bottles. Really excited. I did wear a Gamecock shirt in the middle of Auburn and Bulldog territory, so I could get kicked out of stores because I'm filming or because I'm wearing the wrong shirt. But we'll see. On to Maple Bottle Shop. Next up, Maple Party Shop with Sean and Josh. We got 2 new members now. I got you this.
Oh, dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know if you like Rocky Patel, but I like
Yeah.
that one. It's a good like throwaway cigar or a nice enjoyable one.
Okay, very nice. I appreciate
You like? Do you smoke cigars?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to Cigar Bar tonight, so don't
All right.
forget that. now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So, yeah, we're going to have a good time. Let me set this in the car.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here. So, Matt is an awesome guy. He runs this store. Him and his father-in-law own this store and run this store. And he has a kind of a point system, so you spend things during the course of
like
the year.
that, yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you buy bourbon or if you buy, Coca-Cola or cigarettes or cigars. It all adds up. So at the end of the year, depending on where you're at in points, when he has all of his stuff for allocated, you get an opportunity to buy it at MSRP.
Nice. Yeah,
So
I like
that's the fun part behind that. Plus, he does a lot of different store picks, and his store picks that he does, a lot of times they're tied to charities. So you'll see things in here that he'll have stuff that's tied to Fort Benning, which is now Fort Moore, or you'll have stuff that's tied to the Fraternal Order of Police. He also did the drop here earlier with the Good Times I was telling you about, where that contributed to one of the firefighter sons.
Okay.
So he does stuff like that all the time. He's very philanthropic that way. So he's a lot of fun. So you have a good time with his stuff.
Perfect. Let's go check him out.
I think my single barrel might still be here.
Uh-oh.
So, hey, how are you doing today? Hello. Good to see you. Hey. He's got his Trump stuff out too. Yeah, I love it.
He's got a bunch of Trump stuff out.
Let me know if y'all need any help.
I've been in.
He's like, I know you.
Yeah.
I recognize this guy's face.
So this is one I actually got to do with Matt earlier. So I got to pick this out.
Oh, no way. That's your name.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I got to pick that out. And actually, like I said, when we go back to the studio, I got some there.
Yeah. Can't wait
You
to
can try it out. This is a lot of fun.
Nice,
Yeah.
Nice 9-year. That's awesome.
It is a lot of fun. He, like I said,
This is
you
a
can,
bunch of
you get
stuff.
some, you get a lot. He's got
It's
a lot of
to
good
take in,
stuff in here. So Matt does a really good job. And of course, he's got a whole nother bourbon aisle down that way too.
My eyes are going everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to look at.
Usually, it's funny when I come in here, I'm always panning and then I come back. Like they've got a lot of the Redwood Empire cast strengths.
Right.
Of course, tons of 4-gate. There's Purple Top Willet hanging out over there.
Chilling, yeah.
And sometimes he'll he calls them Easter eggs out. He'll take a bottle out of the back and not even tell the staff and just put it out
throw
there.
it up there?
And if you find it, you buy it at MSRP.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, here's all the ones I was looking for.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Hey, Sean.
Zach, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, sir. And this is Hunter.
Hunter, nice to meet
Zach,
you.
nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, dude.
This is the 1792. It's kind of homage to 1792. Cheers to the second term presidents.
Oh, okay. He did that pretty quick.
Yeah, he did it real fast. I actually got to get some of these for birthday
There you go.
presents for people. I know I'm going to come back with more. Yes, ma'am.
You hand stickered it?
Yeah, hand stickers.
So what's cool about this?
What's cool about this is that every bottle that's bought, a portion of the benefits will be given to kids and cops, and that helps underprivileged children buy Christmas gifts.
I love that.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and it's a 16-year. It's been finished in Pinot Noir. It's got some pop to it now. It's spicy. It's definitely
What's
spicy.
the proof?
It's like 126, but
Okay.
it's got some spice to it. They normally have a bottle open.
Never had anything from Blue Run.
They do a good job. Yeah, I saw the Purple Top over there.
Yeah, is it just chilling?
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
These are really cool that they do that. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. I love
Yeah,
that.
he does a lot of really neat stuff. I'm trying to see if he's got some of the other bottles over here. It might be down the aisle, but he's got some super cool stuff that he does, even for the military.
Nah, man, I'm looking at I'm trying to keep my eyes on one thing, but there's literally stuff everywhere. Southern Collective, Georgia Pick.
A lot of cherries and cinnamon.
Cherries and cinnamon. I just love. This is like the most tatery looking bottle I've seen. This is super cool. King's Family Toasted Amberana Store Pick.
Yeah.
Or whatever this is. That's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Houston Honey
Actually, we
Bears?
just gotta. Let me show you something. You got something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hunter he's a big fan of that VDN one. Hunter, here's one as a VDN fan. He said they literally just got this in yesterday.
Oh, but it's from the worst distiller.
King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair.
You said it was good though, right? You tried it? Yeah.
You tried it? Man, I've tried to get behind Castle and Key, even since they bought Blue Run or acquired, started sourcing from Blue Run
Yeah.
and everything. Blue Run stuff even went down. They took them with them.
Well, Blue Run.
I do like these barrels, though.
Yeah.
Blue Run get bought out by one of the beer companies?
I know.
Who are they owned by now?
So all I know is that Blue Run used to source from, I think, MGP.
Yeah.
And now they source from Castle and Key.
Okay.
And there's like night and day.
Yeah.
It is truly.
It's really nice. The Starlight.
That's the
He
good
likes that one. That's
the good
his.
one.
That's his.
That's the good one, yeah.
They got bought by Coors.
Coors, really? Of all people.
And see, we were talking about earlier, the Jack Daniels. They're on the shelves more now, so you can see them down there.
Yeah, that's. What do you know? What's up with this, man? This
I've
reservoir.
heard that that's a very good bottle. I haven't got one of those yet. The Blade Runner.
I have not tried that.
Yeah.
Really?
So I have not tried that one yet.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
I've heard it's a very good bottle though. But yeah, I'm one of those things that I've got to be like, okay, I'm ready to dump into that one.
And then you got right next to it this Rye 3.
Yeah.
toasted cask strength.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
Rye
Dude,
3 is
I
very
love
good.
Rye 3 stuff. I don't have a single bottle from them either.
Really?
No.
Oh, dude, we've got a lot of Rye 3 in this
Does
area.
anybody around here have a Rye 3 pick? Or no, probably not.
I wonder if the bottle shop might have a Rye 3 pick.
That'd be cool if we could find one of those.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
So I know that I want to say, wait a second, did Mr. B's have a Rye 3 store pick?
That's
The After Swarm. Oh yeah, big fan of the After Swarm.
They just released this, and I got
Short barrel after smoke.
So that's
the rye version.
the rye version of their honey finished.
Interesting.
The bee's knees, yeah.
Dang it.
There's a bunch of stuff here I've never
There's
seen
a bunch of nice
before.
stuff hidden up in here.
So which one of these dark arts is the one to like?
It depends.
Are any of these?
All of them are very good. Now, are you an Amburon or non-Amburon person?
It depends on the amount.
Okay.
For me, it doesn't really bother me a ton.
I'm a
so-
big fan of the Amburana, but every one of these is good. But I'd probably go this, then that.
Okay. So if we went non-Amburana, so this is the toasted French oak, which is right up my
Yeah.
alley. I like that. 108 dark arts. I actually had a price tag on those. Love to see this, but I gotta save myself. I gotta
Okay.
save myself for
Save
tomorrow.
yourself a little bit.
We got also 2 more stores here too. Dude, they got so much bourbon here.
Does he have any open bottles of that 16-year?
Yes, sir. I would
Can I
love
get
to
a
sample, yes.
Can I get a sample? If we get 3 of those, that'd be great. Thank you. He's going to get us some samples of that 16-year Bull Run with the Pinot Noir.
really?
Yeah, so we can try that.
Oh man, yeah, y'all are feeding me samples.
That's okay. Well, when we get
We're
over
gonna
to
feed some samples at the studio.
oh yeah, at
right?
the studio is a whole different level.
Yeah,
but when
done.
we get to Ramon's, we're going to have some of the stuff there that he's picked. Plus, we'll pull out the Parkers there, so you can have some Parkers at Ramon's.
B524. This is the one I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I really like this, man. I think it's a good one. People are like, oh, it's not an old age. I'm
It
like,
doesn't
that's
matter.
good.
It doesn't matter.
It always drives me nuts when people
People
say
look at the age. You got flavored. Give me the flavor. I don't care. I tend to like higher proof, but if you've got something that's got great exceptional flavor, has a great finish to it, and it's your jam, it doesn't matter on anything else.
I agree 100%. 100%. So in this store in particular, point system, so the allocations are going to be behind the points probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that when he gets in his allocation, he calls people by list on the priority on the points and says, "Hey, you're my top. Here, you come and pick out whatever you want. Hey, you're my second. Come pick out whatever you want." You bring you back in the room and go from there.
I've seen a lot of bottles that don't normally have wax.
Oh, that's Matt.
That's Matt.
That's
Yeah,
just, that's
this
just
is
him bored.
doing stuff. What he's doing is he's experimenting for when he has his own store picks.
He's got
So
too
he's
much
looking
time.
at character. Oh yeah,
got too much
he's like,
time.
what's going to look good on this?
Yeah, that blue on that
It
rare
looks
breed
really
rye
cool,
looks
doesn't it?
it's just all
Thank
like
you.
translucent looking.
Thank you, sir. Now I'll tell you, this thing is spicy.
It kicks?
It kicks. This thing is
I don't know,
spicy.
man. We just went from Penelope. It's got to be better than that.
Oh, it's definitely better than Vanilla.
There we go.
Let's
That's
drink him
my
the
goal.
Estates collection. The Estates collection is pretty good.
Have I what?
Done a signed bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Like Grizzle hit one.
Yeah, well, I've done a lot of my bottles, my stickers, they're signed, so they put them on the back of the Knob Creeks, they're signed too.
This
I
is
say,
good.
Yeah.
This is good.
No, it's a 16-year. It's only like $60 or 70
only
bucks.
$64.99.
$64.99.
Are you kidding me?
For a 16-year finished bourbon.
No way.
Now,
Clean
and the
store.
one thing I like about Matt is he's not afraid to get some of the eclectic stuff that maybe other people are like, I'm not sure about that. He's like, hey, let me try it.
And he puts it on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's a brand that you typically don't see in other places? There's a bunch of them on the bottom down here.
Oh yeah, he's got all kinds of
He's got
interesting things
tons
through
of
here.
different brands on the bottom I've never even seen before. Sheesh.
Of course, here's some of my favorites hiding in the back over here. The 13th Colony stuff.
Yeah, those people.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a little South Carolina representation.
There you
here.
go.
Yeah, my man over at I don't know what this is.
It's a Revival Sorghum Whiskey.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about this. Yeah, bourbon. Yeah. No, they do a good job. They just released their weeded.
Yeah.
It's taking everybody on storm.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy.
Do you like Green River?
Love Green River. Yeah.
Oh, you're in trouble when we get to the next store.
They got a barrel pick or something?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You might have to like double down on your over. So yeah, so back in the blue on that. So it gives an opportunity for kids to go shop with police officers. So Christmas time, you get a $64 bottle, you get a grape for yourself, and you get something for other people as well.
It's really good.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and now you're thinking, damn, how many bottles am I going to walk out of here with today?
So I said, over under 8 bottles from my Columbus Macon trip.
I have one that I got in East Dublin, 2 at the last store, definitely 1 here. I'm getting the bull. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm getting
yeah.
the bull run.
No, you've got to get
So
the
that puts
bull
me
run.
at what, halfway?
Halfway there. I'm betting the
And
over. I'm betting the
you're
over.
betting the over?
I'm betting the over. We haven't even made it
Over 8.
to 2 other stores yet.
You know how many stores I have on my? I got like almost 20 stores on my.
I know. I know.
This is gonna be bad, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Cheers
Cheers,
to
brother.
bad.
No.
This has been what's given.
I love Elements.
It's been what's given.
That is the
No,
Rio
Rio
killer.
Yeah,
That's the Rio killer right there.
Fly high, free bird now.
Redline Elements is the absolute
Tastes
Rio
like
killer.
fallen bottle.
It does.
There's something better than Penelope out there. What?
Oh, jeez, man.
Dude, I'm gonna keep circling back if you keep lining me up.
Once upon a
Why
time.
is there a bunch of old granddad back there?
Because Matt got 4 cases of it, and now we just have a lot of it. That would be why. I've only been collecting for this year, but this is what I've gotten so far.
Dude, very nice. Now is that the Double Oak Rebecca Creek?
That's the Spanish
Oak.
Oak.
Oh, the Spanish Oak.
That's the
Okay.
Spanish. If you would like to try that sometime.
I've got it. I've got a bottle.
Really?
And every bottle's unique.
Only other guy I know that has a bottle of it.
Okay.
I have not been able to find any more of it.
You're buying something?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So don't worry, you're not left out.
I'm not the only one. That makes me feel good.
No, you're not left out on this.
It's $100 again. That's all right.
What'd you snag?
2 of the E.H. Taylor sticks.
Okay.
And then the
The Bull Run.
Bull Run. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really excited to have that. That Bull Run's so good, man.
Yeah. Have you noticed that the 1792 full
Sorry, go
proofs
ahead, sir.
and bottle and bonds are more available now?
They are. At
Yeah.
least here they are.
Yeah, we've seen them a lot more
In
now.
Charleston, it's harder to
A little
find.
bit. We had a lot of the Old Forester single barrel rye because it got taken off of allocation for a little bit and it flooded the market.
I love. That's one of my
delicious.
favorites. Yeah. That's a good price
How much
point.
is that Willet 8-year over there?
$236.
No, it's not bad for a purple top.
Josh,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta put the brakes on me, man.
You're kind of balling out a little bit.
Anyway,
Just wait for the picks over here. They've done a really good job.
it's gonna get worse.
When you try the Hirsch pick, that and the Green River, you're gonna
The Green River?
You're gonna walk out with at least another 2 bottles.
You think so?
I think so.
All right, Josh.
All right, man. I'll see you over there.
I'll try and follow you. Maybe I'll get lost and go to the hotel. Call it early. It's getting expensive, guys. Let's do it. All right, we're at the 3rd shop, and a lot of bourbon hunting YouTubers typically go, "Oh, budget blown video," which I've done it before. I've talked about it before, but this is different. This is a travel video, and Sean is not a very good example of what to do. So I'm gonna reel it in here. We're gonna reel it in. We're gonna focus up. Sean. That's the exact next thing you pull out.
Yeah. We gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun. But you're gonna love.
That's not even open. Is it open?
I opened it the other day. Me and my buddy had a crack of it. So.
You're holding that like it's not expensive.
Sorry. So Ruth and Ramon are just fantastic people. You're really going to enjoy them. Ramon, he's active military, but him and his wife run a nonprofit. And they pick a lot of barrels for their nonprofit, and they go back to help veterans. So their heart's in the right place, and they're just great people and a lot of fun to hang out.
Awesome.
So let's get inside. Plus, they help us with East Alabama, West Georgia picks, which is super cool. How are you doing? Good. Hey. So Ramon, this is Hunter. Hunter,
man.
this is Ramon.
Nice to meet you.
You might know this guy over here.
What's up, man? How are you again?
Good to see you.
Josh.
You're the active military guy?
Yeah, I'm still in, dude. Still.
Thank you for your service, man.
no worries.
I appreciate it. He brought some sauce in for you.
My buddy.
You actually gonna crack this shit?
I already cracked
It's
it.
already
It's
open.
already been cracked.
I said the same
Oh, a buddy of mine picked it up for me the other day, and I said, "Well, we got to try it."
thing. He must have took a knife.
He took a razor knife, went around it. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I've got to bring it out, try it out.
All right, yeah. Well,
And this is Ruth. This is Ramon's wife.
Hey, Hunter.
This is
nice
Hunter.
Nice to meet you too.
So, he's actually out of South Carolina. He has
Awesome.
a much bigger YouTube channel than me, but he was in the area, and luckily he said, "Hey, can you hang out with me for a little bit?" Hell yeah, let's hang out.
Let's do it.
And
Yeah.
So let's do
Show
it.
me around town.
Yeah. Like I said, we do stuff for East Alabama, West Georgia group. We have the Double Oaked over here. They still got some of the Hirsch over here, which is purple top juice.
Oh, is this the one you were telling me about?
Yeah,
Willet
it's
sauce?
a Willet purple top juice in there. So yeah. Oh, and the Green River, and the Green River, dude.
yeah.
This was your charity pick, wasn't it? Yeah.
We
This
walked
is-
right past it. Didn't
Yeah, that's their charity pick, and it's
good?
fantastic too. But yeah, let's try some stuff.
All right. So you're a small store, but you have like a ton of store picks. Like, how do you manage that?
We're almost at 70 barrels. We'll be at 70 barrels after December 7th, essentially.
There you go.
So a lot of the reason you do store picks and stuff is not because you want your store to thrive. You want the charities to thrive.
Yeah, 100%. So like literally we raise money really specifically for 80% of our programs that we raise funds for are for veteran organizations, 10% breast cancer organizations, because we've had, like, my mother's a breast cancer survivor, her mom is a breast cancer survivor, so we always do one thing every year for breast cancer, and then early childhood education programs.
Awesome, dude. I love that.
Yeah. So we raised quite a bit of money. I mean, we just did an event out in the Grand Canyon where I brought a couple veterans out there, and we hiked the Grand Canyon from the North Rim all the way to the South Rim and raised money for Healing Arizona veterans out there.
Wait. You can hike that far?
I can run that far.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I run ultra marathons like I guess it's my job, but I just do it because I could do it. I mean,
yeah, man.
It ain't hard.
That's sick.
The problem is, so here's my thing. Like, people who run marathons and like half marathons, those dudes, they're very picky because they're like, I'm trying to hit a PR. I'm going to eat very clean. I do the absolute opposite as an ultra marathoner because we get to eat whatever we want.
Yeah.
I drink beers before I take off, and we drink beers en route. It's great, and you can walk. Like, there's no, like, I don't know, it's just...
There's no stipulations.
There's no stipulations on it. It's all about just getting to the end, really. And I'm all about getting to the end. That's all it is for me. So
love that.
That's why I love the ultra marathon scene compared to these marathon dudes. They're ruthless, man. Yeah, I can't stand them. I really can't.
That's awesome.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, let's
get some pours, man.
Absolutely.
Sean, you're a naughty boy bringing this out.
Oh no. Bourbon's meant to share bourbon. That's the whole point behind it.
That is true.
I mean, if you're going to have a bottle and you're not going to share it with somebody else, what's the point of having the bottle?
Yeah.
So
that makes a lot of sense.
You first. What you got?
No, it don't matter. Please pour it out. It don't matter to me.
So
what are you doing down this way? That's what I'm saying.
Just filming a video.
Okay, cool.
He was just coming in town to do some videos.
Okay.
Filming.
Got one for Ruth over there?
I'll show her.
Okay.
No worries.
If you want more, please grab more. Now this thing right here,
Thank you.
dude. Yeah, absolutely. This one's their malted version of 14 year, but it's like freaking cocoa powder and chocolate.
You're not kidding.
All kinds of freaking chocolate
There's
on
a
this
lot
thing.
going on in this glass. Man, Sean, thank you. for sharing
Absolutely.
this.
And I'll tell you the one thing, I'll do a humble brag for Ramon. He also has a group that he has a private group that he does a lot of stuff with his buddies that are either active or former military, and they lift each other up a lot in that group, and they have a lot of fun.
That's
good.
In the group. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we just have a good time. I mean, really, I'm not gonna lie. We're a bunch of wholesome degenerates, man.
Yeah.
We love to shotgun beers, chug bourbon, and we all do.
And challenge each other.
Yeah. We all like to challenge each other. Essentially, like, hey, you're called out. You owe me one for this weekend. I'll see you on the weekend. You know, just to pull shenanigans with each other and stuff like that.
I
That's
love
something that my buddy from South Carolina has been doing for years in the old beer pages. And I've been around bourbon and beer for, oh my gosh, craft beer like 15 years ago. I've been in bourbon for like well over 10 years now. And I mean, I've seen everything from when Pappy was sitting on the shelf at Julio's in Massachusetts to how it sits now. You know, everybody knows how bourbon has evolved over the last 10 years. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I remember, I'll never forget, Van Winkle Family Reserve Rye, Pappy 15, Pappy 23 sitting on the shelf.
Yep.
It's in boxes just sitting there and nobody bought it. I didn't buy it. I bought Jack. I didn't know any better.
Yep.
You know, I was young and didn't know.
And now you come back and
I wish I knew.
I wish I'd have bought a few cases of that.
I would've bought
Retirement.
cases and just hung them.
Retirement, yeah.
Yeah. No, it would have been great then, but a couple years or something like that, so we'll see how it plays out. But charity's my baby. You know, I started it with my wife a long time ago. My wife's the brains behind it because she's the one with the master's in nonprofit management philanthropy. I got a fucking master's in project management. I'm just a knucklehead army dude that just can't wait to retire and just...
That's okay. We're criminal justice, and we don't add any
Yeah,
anywhere
well,
nothing else
What
to
is
it.
that? What are you doing with that?
Yeah.
You and I majored in criminal justice, and we're both drinking bourbon on a Friday night in a liquor store.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we
pretty
do.
much what we do here. It's
Yeah.
not a terrible job.
Oh, I love that.
It's been worse.
Yeah, no, dude, supporting charities like these is the way bourbon's meant to be shared. You got the Hirsch, the Double Barrel, Woodford. This is one of the best Green River single barrels I've ever had in my life.
Appreciate that.
And tons of interesting, dynamic picks from the one and only
Ramon doing a great job over
Ramon.
I appreciate it.
there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I
Hey,
appreciate
no
it.
worries, man.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for coming in.
Thank you.
Ramon, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for sharing the pour with me as always.
Oh, there's always, hey, dude, anytime.
Ruth,
It don't
great
matter
to
what
see
day,
you.
It don't matter what time of the hour. Don't matter what day. Just if I'm not in church and we're not drinking, but or after that we're gonna drink.
There you go.
All right, last stop of the night before we go to the studio, the bottle shop. Now,
Dude, this is the store that I affectionately call the Mistress. And it's because I spent a lot of time and a lot of money here. So this store has a lot of great store picks. I love John and Jonathan out there. They do a lot of their own picking. So they go and do all their picks.
Oh, really?
Yes, so they're fantastic. So they travel to Kentucky or wherever it may be, do the picks, and they bring them here, and they do a fantastic
I see
job.
a lot of bottles inside.
Dude, you have not seen anything yet.
The bottle shop is not lying.
No, it's not lying. I mean, it is a cornucopia of fun.
Let's go check them out.
Yeah, but you see right off the bat, they've got nothing but store picks. All these barrels are all their store picks. So they got store picks everywhere. Old Peppers are fantastic. They've got a Garrison Brothers.
They got a Garrison Brothers store pick?
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah, they've got the Frey Ranch store pick over here. They've, of course, your favorite Castle and Key. I think they dropped some other stuff today, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Castle and Key.
They got Angels and Envy. There's some nice stuff. Yep.
Single barrel, bottle shop, 110 proof.
There's their Old Forester single barrel picks. I'm going to get one of those.
Oh, they're just chilling right there.
Yeah, just chilling. They just came out today.
I'm surprised they're not sold out.
They usually go pretty fast.
They're just over here hanging out.
129.4. Got to get one of those. These are freaking killer right here.
Are you kidding me? No way.
So definitely get those. Plus, if you walk through their aisles, they have a bunch more of their store picks that
Do they
they've
really?
got. Yeah.
Wow, they even got a Wilderness Trail. Is this a Nulu store pick?
Oh, yeah.
Single barrel straight bourbon.
They've got
whiskey.
3 or 4 different Nulu store picks.
Wow, 124 proof Nulu. I love Nulu. Yeah, I know it's MGP. I'm a big MGP sucker.
Yeah,
they got a Hirsch, which is what we just tried.
They've got their own Hirsch pick.
Yeah.
Theirs is
8
different
year.
juice. Yeah, theirs is different juice. They're both very good. This is a little more caramel forward on theirs.
Pinhook pick?
Oh, yeah. They're doing a vertical
Who
Pinhook
sources
series.
Pinhook?
Oh, my gosh. They got their vertical series in already? I got their 8 year last year. I'm going to have to come back for their 9 year now.
Who's buying more stuff?
Yeah, thanks.
Pinhook.
Yes.
Is it good?
Their vertical series is fantastic. So every year they age. It's the same juice, and it ages a different year every year. So
Really?
the 8 year juice is now 9 years, and they're going up to 12 years.
Well,
And so this is the first one this is theirs. So this is fantastic. You don't own a Pinhook?
I don't own it. Who sources it? It's sourced, right?
No,
Because
let's
it's MGP.
I think it's MGP stuff. No, distilled Castle in Indiana. So Lawrenceburg, distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, bottled by Castle and Key in Frankfort, Kentucky.
So it's kind of up in the air on who sources it?
So I'm sure it's probably MGP juice, distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
You got a ton of it.
Yeah. So I'm telling you,
They've got to be $100.
probably 89 or 99, yeah, one or the other. But I can never pass up an Old Forester either, especially a store pick Old Forester.
Yeah,
Here's some of their Nulu store picks. These are all their Nulu store picks.
Experimental finish in 20 port barrels. Wow.
That Kentucky barrel will be the same one you just tried at.
Will it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's good. I like that one a lot.
The Old Potrero is really good too for a funky type of
I've never
a
heard
rye.
of that.
Yeah, it's out of San Francisco. They do a really good job on their picks.
Look at all these store picks. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Stellum, real cheap, real good bourbon too.
They were the only store in Georgia to get 2 of the Jack Daniel's ryes.
No way.
Yeah.
129 proof. Jack Daniels.
4 years old.
Yeah. If you haven't done Southern Collective yet, dude, they are fantastic.
They're doing good things?
They're doing a lot of good things at Southern Collective.
$100. Worth $100?
Depends on the bottle, but I think so.
Really?
Yeah, Southern Collective. Their King of Georgia last year
gosh.
was one of my favorite bottles ever.
Wow, bold statements.
Yeah, no, they are fantastic.
Bold statements. What's this Union Horse Distilling?
So I want to say they're out of Pennsylvania, if I remember right. They're out of Pennsylvania, if I remember correctly.
Distilled and aged and bottled, Union Horse Distilling, Kansas.
Okay, well, that one, Kansas. They had another one that was out of Pennsylvania. And what might surprise you, too,
120 proof.
that filibuster is pretty good, damn, for $49.99.
This one?
Yeah.
This is a cool looking bottle. Straight bourbon single barrel, 117. Look at that, 4 year, 3 month, $50.
Even though it's young for $50, it's really good.
Yeah, but that's still right on like pretty much par. I heard
Yeah.
some iffy things about Journeyman because they're
I haven't tried any of the Journeyman yet.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I come in here and I always freaking spend it every time I come in here. That's why it's the mistress. That's why it's a mistress.
Mistress.
Have either of y'all tried Augusta?
They just dropped these here today. So they've got the Augustas and the old Route 8. They just dropped these today here.
It's brand new to the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're expensive, aren't they?
They won one of the bigger competitions a couple of years back.
B524. They got a ton of. Oh, they got the new one, do they?
Oh, that's cool.
They got A124s in there. They have got a ton of stuff in here. I mean, they'll always have bookers. Sometimes they'll have little books sitting out on the shelf.
Can't turn around and see the other
Single
side.
barrel. They got freaking single barrels just sitting out here.
Tons of 1792 single barrel, foolproof.
I mean, all this is all bourbon.
All behind the shelf.
All this right here.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got some different staff pick dark arts here. Look at this one with the glass.
I'm telling you, yes.
What is that? How much is that?
That's a cask, so that's $84.99.
And what is it? Dark arts, straight
Dark Arts
bourbon.
cask. Yeah, let's see what it is.
Straight bourbon, barely legal bourbon. What does that mean? Is
It means
only
that it's
4 year?
51% corn. So
Okay.
to be the bourbon, you have to be at least 51% corn. The owners came out here when they dropped this one for the Kentucky Derby. It is fantastic as well.
They got 2 more barrels drop in Saturday.
Yeah.
So is this a single barrel or is this just a small batch dark art?
I think that might be a small batch, but I think they like, to his point, I think they've got some single barrels dropping tomorrow because
really?
it's their anniversary of the store opening, and they always do something neat for that.
I may have to swing back by
You might have to swing back by here in the morning. If you come by in the morning,
Yeah.
Native Nuts, you got. We are. Is Native Nut going to be out here tomorrow?
They should be.
Okay.
Today, but
If you like boiled peanuts,
I love boiled peanuts.
Native Nut does a fantastic job.
yeah?
Jonathan, who works out here, his wife runs it.
Like my grandma's boiled peanuts? Or like,
It just depends. They do 3 different kinds. They do a standard boiled peanut. They do a Cajun boiled peanut that has a little bit of tequila in there, and sometimes she'll do a dill boiled peanut. But they are fantastic.
so I'll swing back by here.
Yeah, you got to
tomorrow
swing
for
back by and
sure
check on them.
and see if they got any dark arts because I'd love to get a single barrel of dark art. I don't have any, but I've liked their stuff in the past.
I think they've got some hazmat stuff in here
From the
too.
reservoir.
Maybe not this one. Is it?
That one is hazmat.
That
Look,
one
it's got
is.
the
Yep,
fire.
144.
It's
Yep.
got the fire.
Yeah, they have some hazmat stuff just sitting on the shelf out here too. They had a Southern Collective store pick in here that they actually did with makers. They took their own maker staves, they cut them up, and they put it in one of their own, and they aged it and they bottled it. I think that was their cease and desist
Yep.
bottle. Cease and desist.
Cease
was in
and
it.
desist.
It was red wax. It
Yes.
was,
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you get the barrel that they did in ice wine? The finished in ice wine?
No.
Dude, reach out to Barrel.
You got some?
Yes, Barrel sends.
Really?
So reach out to Barrel and just tell them, hey, I have a channel. You've got a lot more views than me, and say, look, I'm interested in finding about your product so I can review it on the channel. And they are just super nice to work with. They'll send you stuff. A lot of times they send you full 750s for review.
So I need a manager to do. I don't have enough time to do any of that. Yeah, we need to get on our game here.
Old Fourth 10 year. It's their bottle bond.
Oh wow.
That's a good bottle.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got as many as they have.
$84? That's not bad at all.
Yeah, this is some that.
Well, is that the straight? That's the bottle and bond. The bottle and bond is what, $49.99?
No, this is the 10-year.
Okay.
Bottle
Yeah,
bond.
it's
okay.
10
Their 4-year.
Yeah, the 10 years is very good.
This is the MGP that's been sitting in Georgia for all of its life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do.
Man, this is insane. I
Yeah.
don't even know what.
This is just a bourbon. This is just their bourbon. This isn't just their scotch and everything else. And sometimes they'll have some real exclusive, expensive bottles up in the front too.
Yeah, I see a few different barrel bourbons behind the counter
Yeah.
up there. Those probably never move.
But the one thing that they do that's really cool and really neat is when they do drops, they don't tell anybody. You'll walk up and all of a sudden there'll be Willet purple tops and there'll be all kinds of stuff just sitting there.
Oh no way.
Yeah, and then they're doing it MSRP. They do
That
it
makes
right.
sense because of that shelf over there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even like really promoting it. It's just next to the checkout
They
line.
put it on they put it today on their Instagram and
Yeah.
showed it out there, and it literally dropped when you were on the way down here.
Really?
Yes.
I'm really happy to have this. This
Yeah.
is super cool. I may have to get another one for a friend. I don't know if they got a limit on it. Or not.
See if is it 3? Okay, then you can get one for a friend.
Oh yeah, I'll get one for a friend. No problem.
They at one time, I think they're probably gone. They had a Garrison Brothers hazmat pick in here. So this one's 132. No, is it 132? What is it?
132.
No, wait a second. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Where is your proof on this one, boy?
It's probably on the front, maybe.
Looking at the proof.
Yeah.
It's on the front.
Is it?
Oh, not on this one. He's got the only one without a sticker on it.
Yep.
Yeah, look.
Yep. 132 point. Yep. 132.7. This one's missing the sticker.
Yeah. How about that?
But they even got some nice stuff over here.
Yeah.
Of course, you'll see your Foggy Bro Master Pick. If you haven't had Master Pick yet, dude, I don't know if they still have their $49 Master Pick, but it's killer. It's a 15-year, and it's like $49, dude. Freaking fantastic.
Really?
Yeah. The guy that did this is Dave Pickrell. He had passed away, but he helped start up Master Pick, and that's kind of where they got the hat and the pick part of Pickrell. But he helped start them up, and they do a really neat job of things. They'll only pull their barrels when they're ready. They don't have any specific, I need to drop this at this time.
keep tasting
when their
and
bowls are
tasting.
ready, and then when their barrel's ready, they say, we're dropping it.
Heck yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I love to hear that they're doing that without any, minimums, or they're just like, we're gonna send it when it's ready.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
And some of their juice is MGP, and some of it's from Kentucky. Usually Beam juice is what we suspect it is.
Beamer Ball.
Yeah, but they'll age for about.
Coats.
Golly. They'll age for about 6 years in either Indiana or Kentucky, and then they'll send it over to Portland, Oregon,
Okay.
and it'll age the rest of the way there until they're ready.
Interesting. This is the new Bardstown Wheated.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
It's super strong wheat in my opinion.
Is it? I
think
haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it yet.
know, man.
No, they do a really good job of
think it's
getting
a
in
little-
a fantastic selection.
little too much
wheat for you? Too much wheat. I got
It
you.
tastes like you're chewing on like a grass straw from like the cow fields out there in Georgia.
Well, we got a lot of fields out there, so we're good.
All right, we're finishing up our evening here in Columbus. I got Sean, Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. We just left an amazing whiskey lounge, and honestly, 18th Amendment, 18th Amendment, you gotta check them out. Man, Columbus has got it going on. If you don't know anything about Columbus, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. We hit a few of Sean's favorite spots, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna hit a few more. That'll be in tomorrow's video or next week or whatever. We're having a great time. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Patreon, check out the Discord, and as always, check out Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. My man Sean, the best local tier guide. This guy, down to earth, good old American. Check him out. We're here to stay. Bourbon Hunter out. The door's locked.